Good morning, everyone. Last class we have discussed about the average atomic mass, right? How to calculate the average atomic mass and all. With with the help of formula, we have calculated what by taking one example, right? So if you want, you can take some more examples. If you want, they have given the different examples in your book. So if you want, you can go through it. These are very easy and very easily one you can understand, right? So next, I want to discuss about the how to calculate the molecular mass, right? Or we will see the definition first, and then later we will go with the some problems. I mean some examples. So molecular mass is the sum of atomic masses of the element, right? Sum of molecular mass is nothing but sum of, right, atomic masses of element, sum of atomic masses of element present in a molecule, right? Present in a molecule, present in a molecule is nothing but what are molecular mass. During basic classes also I have discussed about this, and I have given some problem also. You have written my assignments also, so that is very good for me also. That means, see here, molecular mass is nothing but the total mass of a molecule, right? One we can say. So then, how to calculate the total mass present in any given molecule or a compound, right? So, dear students, here what we need to do is sum. Sum means add up, right? So now I will take one example, right? So if they ask you to identify, I mean, calculate the molecular mass of water means what we need to do, right? So here first we need to check how many different type of elements are present. See here, sum of atomic masses of an element, that means the number of elements present in a given molecule or compound, we have to add up, right? See how, which is equal to, now there are how many hydrogens? 2 hydrogens. Just you take 2 into hydrogen, there are 2 hydrogens. Now one more element is present in this molecule, one more different element, that means I have to sum it, right? Add up, add this, and now how many oxygens are present? Only one oxygen, right? So now coming to the next step of this, very simple, these are 2 into hydrogen molecular mass is 1 plus 1 into oxygen molecular mass is 16, you all know. 2 into 1 2, 16 into 1 16, that means 2 plus 16 18. So this is the molecular mass of what? Our water molecules. And here we require these molecular masses very importantly during our, in the chapter when we go into the depth, right? So these molecular masses are nothing but the total mass of a molecule, right? So how we can calculate is by adding or by making a sum of the different element present in the given molecule, right? So this is nothing but the molecular mass. So we will calculate the molecular mass of some different elements, right? So let us take one element, that is aldehyde. So whatever the name may be, so you just calculate this, right? So now see here, there are 3 different elements present in this. So that means one, how many C are present here? Only one. So 1 into C, there are three different elements. That means one more different element is coming. That means add up one hydrogen, only one hydrogen. So thus 1 into H. One more different element add, right? So that is one. That is also one only. 1 into what? Oxygen, right? So 1 into carbon. That's why I said you till calcium. At least you need to know atomic mass as well as the molecular mass. So carbon molecular mass is 12 plus 1 into H is nothing but 1 plus 1 into oxygen is nothing but 16, right? Already we know. So 12 into 1, 12 plus 1 into 1, 1 plus 1 into 16, 16. So what is 13, 13 plus 9, 9, 29, right? So molecular mass of this compound is called as aldehyde. Later we will discuss, in our organic chemistry. So aldehyde. So aldehyde molecular mass is nothing but what? 29. Right? So I will give some assignments of different elements, right? Not we have discussed in what all we have discussed in our during offline year, sorry, basic classes. So first assignment is HI, second one HBr, third one HCl. Now fourth one very big molecule CH3, C double bond O, C double bond O, CH3. This is acetic anhydride. The name of this compound is acetic anhydride. So if you want, I will give one still some more. Okay. So fifth one CH3, 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 CH3. Sorry, C this is. So calculate this and try to name this compound, right? Now, if you want one more, I will give. So copy these and then you send me the assignment. One more, okay. Glyceraldehyde, CHO, 6 1, CHO, CHOH, and then CH2OH. This is called glyceraldehyde, right? Glyceraldehyde. And more if you want, you can. One more. Seventh one. C12H24O12. Sucrose it is. Right? Right. You calculate the molecular mass of these given compounds and send it to me. Right. So later, after this, so these are very important and very easy. Next is formula mass. So next is formula mass. Right. So what is formula mass? The formula of mass of a molecule, the formula mass of a molecule is the sum of the atomic weight of the atomic weight of the atom in the atom atom in the empirical formula of in the empirical formula of in the empirical formula of the compound. Empirical formula of the compound. Right. Here, see, this is very different from the molecular mass, right? So I will just give a difference. So some of the atomic weight same to same, but here the change is empirical formula, right? Formula mass means what is the formula of a given compound, right? So if I give you the, say for example, C6H12O6, then if they ask you to calculate formula mass, then we find out the formula first, then we need to go for the calculation of. Otherwise, if you calculate like CR12 HR sorry CR6 HR12 OR6, then it will be again molecular formula, but we need to identify empirical formula. Empirical formula means the number of different elements present in the given compound, right? So now see here, there is a C. I'm finding out the empirical formula, just empirical formula, right? The number of elements present in it. So there are three different elements are present, right? Clearly, one we can see there is a carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So now you come to the ratio. This, I mean, C and O are present in the same ratio, but here it is doubled. I mean, its ratio is double as compared to carbon and oxygen. So that means here it is present in the more quantity. The hydrogens are, for one carbon we have provided two hydrogens. I mean, the same way for one oxygen we have provided two hydrogens. So that means the empirical formula of this compound becomes what? CH2O, right? So you don't worry about this. Again, in the next class we will discuss about the formula mass. It is very interesting, right? So I will give you a different compound as well as their empirical formula, right? In the next class, again I will go through it, right? If you want, you can check, right? I have just given a hint, right? Thank you.